Okay, so here we have the Death Star. Sorry it took me so long to get a review of this. I filmed one about 2 days ago, and then I realized it was too long, and then I didn't want to have to edit it. So this is going to be a two-part review, so I'm just going to film it that way. So be sure to look for the second part when you're finished with the first part. That way I can get all the details and you can see how everything works. So yeah. So this set is $400 US. It's been out for about a year now. It's 3,803 pieces, and it took me about 12.5 hours to build. The main reason it just took so long is because there's just a lot of small building. You can see like all of these pieces right here are all thin pieces, so it just takes a long time. Here's the instruction booklet. I know I don't normally show this, but this one's pretty special. It's bound, and it's absolutely huge. It's 261 pages, and yeah, definitely the largest instruction booklet I've ever had. So this set is 16.5 inches tall and 16.5 inches wide. It's absolutely massive. It's just as tall as the Grievous statue, and it's even taller than the AT-AT. Comes with 24 minifigures, 6 of which are all rare to this set. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, the very top here, this is the super laser control room. You get this rare guy. He is a Death Star trooper. He's got this unique little helmet, which is pretty cool, and a unique face. He sits up here in this little control booth that moves around. And then over here on this control one, it moves the super laser. You can move it up or down, or side to side, so you can kind of aim it, which is pretty cool. And then over here you have the range of the Rebel base, or Alderaan, which is kind of cool. And then down here on this level you have the super laser itself, which is kind of a pain to build, just because all these gray pieces right here are all on a hinge, so you have to get them all to stay hinged while you're trying to piece them together. So took a little time. In here you have a little control booth. Right there, little computers and stuff. Here you have another rare minifigure. It's a Death Star Imperial R2 unit. It's like RJ something, R2 something. Don't remember what it is. And then over here you have another Death Star trooper, and he's actually controlling the gun, as you can see. The other thing I love about this set is all the attention to detail. Like you see there's lights here and in the doorways, and little impressions in the wall. And over here you can see there's kind of the different colors that you see from the movie. The red and the black and the everything. They did a really good job of making sure this was an actual representation. And then down here you have one of the turrets of the Death Star. You got a regular stormtrooper here. This turret's pretty nice. It looks a lot like the one from the movie, and it's got this big spring-loaded missile you can shoot out. It's pretty nice. It's got 2 seats on there as well. And then in the back, if you can see it, there's some guns back there. So just put him right there for now. Okay. And then over here, up top, we have this little mouse droid. And this is considered a minifigure. I don't know why, but it is. See a little mouse droid right there? And he actually has a little slot he can drive through. Right there. Then over here you have this Imperial Protocol droid. Another rare minifigure. And he's going through this parts bin. He's looking for some spare parts right here. This is like a droid repair room. You can put someone up on here. Like so. Very cool. Then over here you have an assassin droid. And he's getting some tools. And you got this little station over here. Spare helmet. A gun. And then the central elevator, which I'll show you later. And down here you have the docking bay. And you can move the TIE Fighter around, which is pretty nice. You get this little kind of small scale TIE Advanced. And just to show you the difference here, here is the new one. Massive difference between the two. But the cool thing about this little guy is you can still put someone inside of it. You just gotta open it up. And there is space for someone to fit in there. So it's kinda, I'm pretty happy that they still went the extra mile to make sure someone can fit in there. Doesn't look too bad. So this guy just sits up in here, but I'll wait so you can see. So this is what the room looks like. You can see. It's got these little control panels, look like the movie. Landing arrows, some boxes. Even has these weird little lights over the elevator shaft. And if we go back to the control booth, you can even open and close the door like so. On this little wheel right here. So I'll just put this guy back in his little cradle. There we go. And then down here, you got R2 and C-3PO. Right there, kind of your standard R2 and C-3PO. Got this little cart of knickknacks here on wheels, and then over here, this little crane. This thing's pretty cool actually. It's got a little seat on there so you can put someone in it. And it has these little jaws that can open up and grab stuff for you. So you can actually pick stuff up with it like this. Like so. And you can, oh. There we go. So you can actually move stuff around. It's pretty cool. It's a nice little crane. This is just kind of a service area. I don't really know exactly. And it leads to the turret room. You can see right there. There's the gun rack right there. And this is pretty neat too. You got this elevator right here that can be raised and lowered so you can move troops around. So, very cool. A lot of detail in this set so far. That's the first part. Please make sure to look for the second part. It'll be right after this, and I'll try to include a link to it.